Hey, what's up, guys? Leaf here with Bubble. We're gonna be doing some spice breakdowns.
Kanto division.
Kanto Division Special. We have it set up, so we're gonna do it in order of, draft order. So first, we're gonna start with the coughing smokers. And for those who are new to the VBA, we do this every season. We usually take a couple of admins and mods and staff, or whatever you want to call them, and we go over the spiciness of each team of an opposite division. Unfortunately, Bubble's always been in the position where he's rating his own division. So now we get to talk some shit about you
Switch
guys.
it up.
Hell yeah. So first we're going to be looking at the coughing smokers. They got the first pick. What do you think about them, Bub?
I like the speed control they have. The Crobat, the Porygon too. Those are spicy. Was that first? So first pick Porygon too. I guess that's a little spicy.
Was that the first pick?
I believe so. Or was it the Grimmsnarl? But it put the Porygon up in the tier 1. I think that might have been the first pick.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Grimmsnarl went a little later.
Was it the Grimmsnarl?
No,
Okay.
I think Grimmsnarl went a little later. You might be right with the Porygon. I don't know. Either way, I agree with you. I think the speed control is kind of really cool. I really love Araquanid and the Togepi. I really like Togepi.
Yeah, Togepi is good value. I mean, you get the redirect. That's great. The Heatmore tier 5. I actually like the Heatmore. He was on my list in a couple drafts recently.
I was forced to pick Heatmore in another league because there was the only fire type left in the lowest tier. We didn't have as much fun.
Yeah, fair. I mean, just sitting next to that Crobat, though, it's like that's a really fast Heatmore.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
What do you need
think?
the fire?
What do you think, pepper wise?
Pepper wise, let's. Ooh, I don't know if it's too spicy. I'm going Serrano. I think.
You're going Serrano.
I do like the Heatmore. He adds a little flair.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be a couple points higher. I think I'm going with a little bit of a tie pepper.
Okay.
Because I like the Flapple too, and I don't know. I always got a soft spot for the Santakana G-Max, so because that was my season 1 baby right there.
Yeah, I mean that does some spicy things. I do like the Flapple. Flapple seems like pretty good value too. Okay. I could see Thai Pepper.
Hell yeah. All right, so let's move on. We're gonna go to the Shadow Ducks, a new player in the VBA.
All right, welcome on into Shadow Ducks.
You got Doug Trio, Inteleon G-Max. We got Wakeman's favorite Pokemon, Whimsicott, Lucario, Pikachu, Rotom Fan. I like the Garbodor. The Garbodor is a fun pick.
Yeah, that's a free G-Max just on your bench.
Free G-Max.
That's great. We'll take it.
Yep. One of my favorite ghost types down there at the bottom, the Confagragus. I'm in on it. I'm in on this team. I think this team's gonna do great things.
Yeah, I like that mummy ability is spicy. It always does something weird. Like people just start losing abilities all over the battlefields. It's crazy.
Yep.
It's like, what's going on? Pikachu's great tier 5 is Pikachu. What a value.
I think tier 5
G-Max
Pikachu's
was tier 4, right?
don't remember.
The regular Pikachu tier 5 is a huge value.
Yeah, it's really good to have out there. Just having a free Lightning Rod mon is always good.
Yeah, it can protect the Inteleon.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty cool.
And that sniper ability with I'm in on it. You get 1 focus energy on that. Try missing 1 crit. I don't know. I like the Doug Trio. Doug Trio has only not been on my team like once.
Great speed control. I mean, Cinderace, Whimsicott's great. The Kofagrigus there.
I think what I like about this team the most is like take out the fact that like Cinderace is here and like actually really just Cinderace. You see a lot of Pokemon that aren't maybe even Lucario. You see a lot of Pokemon here that aren't like super commonly used in draft. And at least from my end of draft, I mean a lot of people are more experienced than me, they might know more, but at least on my end of it, there's a lot of Pokemon that I don't see drafted too much.
If you like are trying to bring electric types against this guy, good luck. Is all I'm gonna say. It's good luck if you got multiple lightning types that you were counting on. To kill
Nah.
that Inteleon, it's not gonna happen.
Good luck.
There's drown, there's lots of levitate. Great.
I am gonna knock a few points off though, because he did not draft his mascot pick. So
It's a shadow duck. Which one is that? Psyduck? Golduck?
that's a gold duck.
Golduck. Golduck's good. That was good value too.
Yeah, you got to draft your mascot if it's your first season with us. But I do love the logo. That's a spicy logo. So
Yeah, that one's great.
for this team, I think I'm gonna go. I don't know. This one's hard. I think I might go Cayenne. Cayenne is definitely what I'm feeling.
It's right there with maybe slightly less than the tie. I don't know. I feel a little more spice from this team. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going Ty Pepper again.
You're gonna go Ty. I see that. I think, like I said, it was just knocked down a couple points because I didn't see the mascot pick.
Fair enough.
Mascot picks always give you like an extra rank.
Uh-oh, Trixie Trico's up next is losing points then.
Oh, you know it.
No mascot there. It
No
does kill
mascot
Kingler. If you get Trico, it could kill a Kingler.
Fair, yeah.
One shot.
It could kill a Kingler. Or you know what? You put a focus sash on it and you put it next to
Killed 2 Kinglers.
Oh, there's no other starters on this team. I was gonna say you put it next to another starter and you could use any one of those pledge moves, pledge combos.
Oh, combos. That's good synergy.
But we don't have any other starters, so I guess not.
So we have
no mascot.
Arcanine, Dragonite, Jolteon, Tangrowth, Kangaskhan, Bangoro, Tier 5 Cottony that I think people in that division were talking about drafting in the first round. So I don't know if that happened or not, but there was a lot of talk about that before the draft that they wanted Cottony in the first round.
I think in their draft it did. I remember it going pretty early. In our draft it lasted a while, but in their draft it went pretty early. If not round 1, round 2, I think.
How does he's still got room for Mimikyu on the bench here too? He's got a Mimikyu, Poltegeist, Walrein, and then Aggron.
Yeah, I like to see the Mimikyu. However, I like even more to see the Poltegeist. I like seeing people do fun shit with Poltegeist.
Yeah, no, it can do some weird stuff. You can shell smash, you can will-o-wisp things. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fast after a shell smash.
We have Tangrowth in here. We actually had in our draft. In our draft, when they were like, "Why go Tangrowth instead of Tangela?"
Oh yeah, right. I think it was opposite. They said, "Why not take the Tangrowth?"
Oh yeah,
this guy did take the Tangrowth.
He saw that ability that none of us did.
Yeah, I mean, redirection with Mimikyu is pretty mean. I mean, yeah.
I need to start going down and looking at the type matchups. I've been not doing it for the last couple teams, but I think this is a very important thing when going over teams. And he only has 2 minuses.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
He's only -2 flying and rock.
Well, the more weaknesses that might mean more spice. Who knows?
That's what I'm saying, because that means you're planning something if you're willing to give yourself hella weaknesses.
Oh yeah, means there's some spice with brewing.
You can't bring a bug type against this team at all. He's +4. I mean, you shouldn't be bringing bug type against anybody, am I right?
Yeah, I mean, Vespiquen is pretty good value. I don't know if it got drafted. I mean, it has some stat points, but yeah.
That's a good question.
It's just real bad.
I'm actually.
I'm quite sure it didn't get drafted.
It didn't in Kanto. And it did not in Johto.
I mean, Kangaskhan is great. Everybody's been, loving playing against Kangaskhan.
I love Kangaskhan. I think Kangaskhan is insane.
Yeah, but I don't want to be on the other side of a Kangaskhan, let alone Tangrowth Mimikyu.
No, not at all.
Arcanine and Dragonite are also both great. Dragonite surprised me, even me, because I worked on the tier list, but that it was a tier 2. When I saw it was tier 2, I was like, wait, what? Is that real?
I think
Like,
Dragonite
alright.
needed to be on tier 2 because there are too many things in tier 1.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it could make the argument it could get killed by an Ice Shard, but
I was like,
other than that,
when I was prepping, I was like, dang, I want this Pokemon on my team. Let me go look at what tier it's in. Dang, it's in tier 1. That happened for like a lot of Pokemon I was looking at.
I think this one gets a big spice rating from me.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna put this one up at a
Thinking
chocolate habanero.
Yeah, the chocolate habanero.
Chocolate habanero. We're looking at them 435,000 to 577,000 Scovilles. This one's a good team.
Yeah, this is a solid 500,000 heat units.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's gonna make you grab the bread at the table. Next, we're looking at Ryan P. Hebert, Ryan P.B. Hebert, and his Springfield Spoinks. He got the Dragapult.
Ooh.
He got I like Chandelure. I think that's a great pick. Butterfree G-Max is gonna be pretty fun. I always hate seeing Maractus because you know my favorite pick's always Primarina, so Maractus is always gonna give me a hard time.
Ooh, yeah, Butterfree G-Max seems like pretty nice. I looked at that a few turns in the draft, like ooh. But
I almost picked it specifically because I wanted a G-Max on my team, so it would have literally just been a because I can pick, but then I ended up not doing it. I don't have a G-Max on my team, so.
I currently have one, but yeah, it's probably good to have that option. At least make your opponents prep for it. Like
Yes.
you don't want to get befuddled. Gyarados is great. I like it.
Everyone was talking about taking Gyarados round 1, and then nobody took Gyarados round 1. It lasted quite a while.
Yeah, it was bait. It's Gyarados bait. But I mean, Dragapult. I don't know if that's a spicy pick. I feel like that's a
no, it's not at all. That's a pretty milk. That's a milk tier pick.
It's like you just don't show up and it just auto drafts whatever, and you're like Dragapult. That's great. Yep. It's Chandelure though. I think that is spicy, as you said.
Yeah,
a lot of ghost types here. They go really fast.
Those have a lot of ghost types. I like the Steelix. Steelix is an interesting pick, in my opinion. I don't know.
I think it's one of the best value tier 5s.
Yeah, quite possibly.
It was quite high. I first picked Metagross, but if I hadn't, Steelix would have probably been where I wanted to go.
Yeah, I looked at him for like
value-wise for free.
Yeah, I looked at him for a second, and I don't even know why I didn't draft him, but I didn't. Oh, because I went Scizor. That's why.
Vanillux is a little spicy. Chandelure and Vanillux. Those two. Mienshao. I think that's a little spicy.
Yeah, Mienshao was on my list. Barbaracle, I think, is pretty. I think
Love
that's value.
Barbaracle.
I don't think
Grade
it should.
0.
That should have been a tier 4 at least.
Yeah, with a lot of the other Swift swimmers.
Yeah.
I've done work with Barbaracle. It's great. And like
every time I've seen somebody draft Barbaracle, it's always a threat.
The Maractus looks real great next to the the Chandelure and the Crook. I like it. So what would you rate this one?
Tabasco here, just because of the Dragapult.
Tabasco, so we're dropping it down. Yeah, I guess still a little spice. Yeah, that's fair. I'll agree with that.
It's like close to the middle, so it's still got some spice, but I gotta drop the points for the Dragapult.
All right, next up is the Beantown Binacles.
Our boy Theo himself.
Yes, sir. Let's see. I haven't seen what any of the other admins drafted other than actual the Stunfist coming up next, but I didn't see what anybody else really drafted. Because
Nah,
our
me
draft
neither.
went late, so I'm anxious to see this.
It's my favorite prankster mon right on top, Meowstick.
Meowstick is great. It's a lot
I
of
think
spice
I
with
think I think
prankster.
I think Theo meant business when drafting this team, at least for the first half. You know, because we got Meowstick male, Rotom who's nasty, Togekiss who's, I mean, I'm probably gonna get yelled at for it, but probably the best redirector. Corviknight Gmax, and then we start to kind of deter from that. But that whole top 4 right there is fucking scary.
The scariest Pokemon I'm seeing, honestly, is the Crawdon at the tier 5. That's so good for the
Yeah.
tier 5 value.
Yeah, it's just free.
Like, is it that much worse than a Araquanid that's a tier 2? I mean, Araquanid's really good, but Crawdon is kind of similar stats.
I need Theo to pull off the one-hit KO at least once this entire league.
Executor Alola's cool value too. Not a lot of people draft that. I really like the idea of it.
Yeah, that's great value. I like Alola Executor like competitively a lot more than Kanto Executor. Design wise, not so much, but he does die to a nice shard.
Yeah, another one that does that. But this one was tier 4 at least, you know.
Yeah.
So just don't bring it to the ice shard match. And Cursula, wow, I almost missed Cursula in there.
Body. I have yet to see somebody get that off, but I think Theo can do it.
It's got like, that's the one with like crazy high special attack, right?
Yeah, 145.
So it's like 145. Yeah, that's really high.
Yeah. We got
Free Ditto.
130 special defense. But it's
Yeah,
only got-
yeah, that Cursula is tanky. She's weak on the defense and HP or something.
Yeah, 60 HP, 50 defense.
Yeah.
Still like it.
Spicy though, if you get hit with that thing, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, for sure. I'm liking this team a lot, Bubble. I don't know about you. There's a couple meta picks here that are gonna drop the spice level a little bit, but I'm liking it.
Yeah, the Roach. Yeah, he's got the Marowak really kind of ties it all together, huh?
Yeah, the Cantonian
the,
Marowak.
Yeah, that's a great pick. Even tier 2, still a great pick. Does a lot of damage, protects all his guys. It's great.
It's good next to the Crawdon too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's great. He's got the Ice Trick Room setter, and then he's got the Prankster guy. So like, and redirection. So I think this is pretty spicy.
I think he's got.
Centiskorch, great value pick. I love the Centiskorch.
I could be wrong, but I think it's yes. I think doesn't Executor, does that also get Trick Room?
Executor Alola gets Trick Room 100%. Yes.
So yeah, it has
So
three Trick Room setters because Meowstick gets it too.
Oh wow. Okay.
I mean, I could be.
If Meowstick does, that's even better too.
Watch,
But
I'm about to be wrong right now. No, he gets it. Meowstick. Yeah,
Yeah, but would you,
three
but
Trick
would
Room
you-
setters.
That's great. Who's the third one?
It's
Don't say Ditto.
Meowstick, Executor, and doesn't. No, Cursula doesn't get it. Never mind, he has two.
No, that's the one thing. That's what makes it spicy. Is the Cursula is not Kofagrigus or
Yeah.
the ground one. He is
So never. Yeah, he
a
has two.
big special attacker.
Plus, the Ditto, he gets any Pokemon he wants at every
So,
matchup.
I think if you pick Ditto, you get that jumps you pretty high in the spice rating.
I agree.
I think I'm going Trinidad Scorpion.
Trinidad
that's pretty
Scorpion.
Like that's pretty close to the top.
That's 1.2 mil to 2 mil.
I
Oof.
mean, maybe
Oof.
Ghost.
Oh, you know,
We haven't seen the rest of the teams yet, so we could amend it. But
I'm gonna go Ghost because it's better than our Chocolate Habanero team, but I don't.
we don't know
I'm-
if we've reached Trinidad Scorpion level.
personally, yeah.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna give it the Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost for sure. Great draft, Theo.
And next, we're gonna go into
Very spicy.
Curry's team, which before we jump into it, I do want to say Curry going around saying that I rigged the divisions, but he gave him and his like closest friend in the league back to back. I don't know. Seems a little bit rigged.
Yeah, imagine getting sniped though a pick before you by your admin friend every round.
Nah, they could text each other and be like,
that's what I mean.
they could
Just
text each
back
other and
and
be like,
forth.
yo, pick this up from me. I'll trade you for it later.
Oh no, I don't think so. But so Curry, I think, is a spicy drafter. So
Curry
let's
is
see where he is at.
He's definitely. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm definitely thinking some spice. I think the only thing that's not spicy is the Ndidi female. Everything else got its own level of spice.
Indeedy female, true, not the spiciest, but when you're using your tier 1 pick on it, you got like a lot of high plans for that.
Fair enough.
It's great with you know, the Halucha doing some unburdened stuff. Drizzle's very spicy as a tier 5 pick.
Yeah, and having Halucha as your unburdened Pokemon is really cool.
I like it. Aromatisse is great. I love Aromatisse. At least I hope I do. I was lucky enough to snag it just off the waiver wire.
I'm always happy to see Greedent. Always happy to see Emolga. I got destroyed with a Drizzle a while back.
Yeah.
Actually, it might have been Curry who was using it. I forget. No, maybe? I don't know. Someone destroyed me with the Drizzle, and I was pretty salty about it.
I'm all about that Crustle life, dude.
Yeah?
Crustle's pretty great.
It
does spicy things.
After talking to Curry, he wasn't too happy with his initial draft, and I gotta disagree. I think
disagreed with him, dude. Yeah,
I think it's real spicy.
He's got some really amazing speed control. I mean, if you're worried about Crustle doing stupid stuff, are you really gonna bring all your fake out users against like the Indeedee? Like, all right. I mean, but if you guess wrong and Crustle comes in and starts doing stuff, it could get spicy real quick. And for Curry's opponents here.
Yeah, I agree. See this one. I think I'm gonna give it the Trinidad Scorpion.
Darmanitan is pretty spicy. He is I mean, he's on fire. He's
especially picking him up at tier 2. Like, I don't think I'd spend more than a tier 3 on him, but that's just me personally. So picking him up at tier 2, I think is pretty hot.
Yeah, if you get speed control with him though, he has a lot of attack.
Yeah, he hits pretty hard. He hits really
like
hard.
Like a truck full of, what did you say, Trinidad Scorpions?
Yeah, a truck full
of
Trinidad Scorpions. I'm actually
gonna go chocolate habanero.
You're going less than Theo's
I'm
team.
actually going a little less spicy.
Wow. No, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
I love the speed control, and I love the Ferrothorn. He's really fun. Like, people are gonna have to prep for all sorts of stuff. Nah, you know what? No, you're wrong. I'm wrong. It's definitely Trinidad Scorpion.
Trinidad Scorpion.
You got me. I convinced myself there. It's pretty spicy.
All right, we're going. Especially you got to think about what place Curry is in the draft order, and even Theo, right? Because there were 1, 2, 3,
right,
4. They're literally dead center, and I think both of them had pretty strong drafts for being directly in the center. Yeah,
that's always tough. Definitely worked out on the spice meter.
We're looking at the Morency Morpeko. That's Raspberry's new team. I didn't know that, and I got flamed for it.
All right, fair enough. Morpeko round 1? Is that what I heard?
I don't know, but I do know that we're gonna get some bonus points for doing the
team names. Yeah, right there.
The mascot pick.
That's fair right off the bat, and Morpeko, really great value at tier 5.
Yeah, I agree.
So I mean, even if you first picked that, you just identified, there's some good values in tier 5, and I'm going for it.
Yeah, I was looking at more Pico, and then I ended up going to Dene because I'm an idiot. But hey, more Pico's great. Darmanitan Galar. I love to see Darmanitan Galar.
That's the ice one.
Yeah.
It's just like the fire one, just ice and doing ice stuff.
Well, it's got different
No,
abilities.
no,
Guerrilla Tactics and Zen mode.
Okay.
Nidoking I like seeing.
Drampa.
Yeah.
Drampa's fun.
Drampa's my favorite dragon. My favorite normal type Pokemon as well.
It's definitely the one I would want to hang out with the most.
Well, outside of Teddy
He
Ursa.
looks very chill. That's not a dragon.
No, I said normal type after dragon.
Oh, normal type, yeah. Fair
But,
enough. I was thinking dragon. He looks cool.
Yeah,
Tangela.
Tangela's great.
So
Bro.
people were talking about why Tangela over Tangrowth, because Tangela get taken first in our draft. But I mean, Eevee, it's faster. Like if you're looking at speed tiers, it's a little faster. Maybe you're using it for some spicy sleep powders or something. I don't know.
And I think you're just spending less on it ultimately, right?
I mean, they were both tier 3 was the thing.
Oh, they were.
But like Tangle is a little faster, got the Eviolite thing going, but so I think there's good arguments for both depending on what you want to do.
Yeah.
I was torn between which one I wanted.
I like the lantern. I like the lantern a lot, especially here.
Free slot, yeah. Any free Pokemon that can't be faked out is fine by me.
Let's
That
see.
is good value. Torracat? Did you already say Torracat?
I skipped over it because Torracat not spicy.
This team is a lot of Pokemon that were on my list too. Throw, I like Throw.
Yeah, I actually do really like this team. I think Torracat is always, at least in draft, is always a better pick than going in Sin because you're just saving points and getting like all the same stuff.
Huge point value.
Yeah.
75, right? 75 free points you got.
Yep.
So we got a free Darmanitan out of the deal. That's great. Or at any point, any other tier 2 that he wants. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that Bravelier could have been free. That Escavalier could have been free.
Yeah, no, exactly. One of the tier 2s, it's like you got a free one out of it. And you get even faster fake out with the Torracat, so that's cool.
Yep.
So where do you fall in the spice category here?
I'm gonna give Raz the old Fatali.
Fatali, okay, that's like right up at the 4 out of 5 pepper scale. I think this is I'm gonna go a little higher. I'm gonna go Ghost on this one. This is I just think this has some spicy picks on it.
On average, we're looking at if we average ours together, we're looking between a red Savina and a chocolate habanero.
Yeah, so this is on the higher scale.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
Throw adds a lot.
Actually, I am gonna bump it up to a red Savina only because the mascot pick.
Oh yeah, extra points there.
Yeah, it brings it up a rank.
Ooh,
So
this next one looks spicy. The Jubilife City Jirachis.
Jubilife City Jirachis. Josh Iwashi is a new coach to the VBA. But he went with the Charizard G-Max. That's the only Charizard that got drafted the entire draft.
I mean, I think that adds spice because clearly everybody else said that we're not interested.
Everyone else said. I think nobody else.
Everyone.
I just think no one else prepped to have it because they expected it to go so early.
Yeah, you don't expect it to be there, and then he got it on his free slots. It looks like.
Yep.
So he was able to snag the Rillaboom G-Max.
Yeah,
with
Rillaboom,
the Blastoise and Charizard.
Yeah,
what a Firewater Grass Core.
Right?
Jeez, that's super strong.
Any choice of pledge combos he wants too. I'm all about the pledge combos.
I forget those exist until you bring it up every time. I'm like, all right, yeah. Those are cool though.
I was talking to Hawk the Wanderer and he didn't even know that he thought they were just like aesthetically pleasing in the game. I'm like, nah, they do stuff. Like you do the water and the grass one and you slow their speed for a few turns. Like they're pretty good. And he has his choice at all of them.
So yeah, I love the Rillaboom with the Drifblim. That's such a good combo.
Yeah, I am kind of overseeing Drifblim being like the unburdened Pokemon everyone goes for. I mean, he's obviously really good, right? But I'm just saying on a term of like spice levels, I think it's a little less spicy because everyone wants the Drifblim
Right,
with their
you
terrain
want
setter.
the free fake, the free Tailwind
Yeah.
every time. I mean, I guess that does lower the spice level because that's like the obvious one to do. But
But
from like a team
Fungus.
standpoint,
But Fungus.
I have a. I was gonna wear my Fungus shirt, but it's way too hot for it. It's a long sleeve shirt, but Fungus is great.
I have my AC on and I'm wearing a tank top, dude. So I got you there.
Yeah, who cares if you already have Rillaboom as a grass type? Fungus is awesome.
Yeah.
And I guess you have Ludicolo. You got all the grass types, but
Saved no grass type for nobody.
yeah, exactly. They can't kill your Blastoise with grass types if you have them all. But Fungus is really good with Eviolite or Focus Sash. And
I will say he does have to be.
You're gonna have to bring safety goggles. He's gonna put you to sleep.
Yeah, I will say that he does kind of have to worry about electric mons. I mean, I guess he has Rhydon, but
Technically, he has Rhydon, but
like, because I
he's
didn't,
probably
see
wishing
that right
he
away.
had that tier 5 Pikachu.
Yeah,
The other guy got.
because you only get 4 Pokemon to bring, and if you have to bring Rhydon to save your Ludicolo, your Blastoise, your Charizard, it's just a little bit. Oh, and your Drifblim, just a little bit tough.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it. It does hit pretty hard. Is there Trick Room mode a little bit with Jinx maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, double alone like carries. Like if you get Trick Room set up, double becomes a fucking menace.
Yeah, so Rhydon and Trick Room I like a lot more, but yeah,
Like
it is really
I
weak
know-
on the special side.
Like I know double's got 88 speed, which is pretty high for a Trick Room Mom, but I've seen people like you throw like Rune Service or like Iron Ball or whatever on it. I've seen double do some nasty things under Trick Room.
Yeah, and that's tough because you're gonna want to outspeed the Charizard and the Blastoise. So
Yeah.
even at that higher base speed, the double could still be slower.
Yeah, 88's such a good spot to be though too, because if he gets that free Tailwind up with the Drifblim, double's now faster than everything.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So-
So you're prepping against this team. Good luck.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard. I'm giving this one. This is my second Trinidad Scorpion. I'm gonna give out.
That's the high one. So I think because it is the Charizard, G-Max, the Blastoise, the Rillaboom, Drifblim, that does knock it down to like probably a Habanero.
Fair enough. So we're averaging around a red.
Still
Savina.
pretty spice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Jinx
still
is cool.
It's still on the higher spice level. It's just not necessarily spicy as Pokemon. I do like the logo though.
Yeah, Sableye is spicy too. It's great.
Sableye is always fun to watch.
The
Who we
logo is
got?
great too.
We
That's
got the Great Lakes Grimmsnarls, coached by Wakeman. I believe this is his third season, second.
Second
I
or
don't know.
third, I want to say he's been here for a while.
Yeah, he's been here for a minute, and his team's looking pretty fun. He doesn't usually draft spicy, and I'm looking at some spice here.
I think this is a lot of spicy picks.
And
Not something-
I do want to clarify. He usually drafts he drafts really good. Like he usually drafts really good Pokemon, and he drafts.
Oh, he
Pokemon
drafts well, yeah.
that are consistent. He just doesn't usually
Absolutely.
draft spicy, but he's drafting spicy this time.
Oh yeah, Rotom Mo,
Rotom Mo,
Barraskewda,
yep.
Clefable,
Audino.
Audino free pick. All right,
I don't even know what Audino does,
I
But
think
I'm
it does Trick Room stuff,
but I'm sure I'll figure it out.
I think it's just straight normal type.
It is straight normal type with Healer, Regenerator, and Klutz.
Yeah, it's a little bulky. Bulky Trick Room stuff. Scrafty's cool.
Yeah, I really like this team. I like this team a lot. Hippowdon with the Excadrill. That's gonna be hard to beat.
Oh, geez. I hadn't got to his bench yet. There's Excadrill. Yep. That makes a lot more sense now with the Hippowdon.
I got a little worried at first when he opened the draft with like back-to-back tier 1s. And then I was like, how you just gonna do that?
Clefable Excadrill?
Yeah.
This the first 2 picks? Damn.
And then
That's a good Steel Fairy core.
Yeah, for sure. And then
Like,
it all tied together. I like it.
like statistics wise, I think Clefable, Turtonator, Excadrill all have really high win rates. Like if you're just talking draft league in general, like doubles. So
I always forget that
Turtonator's up
Turtonator.
there too. Turtonator has a pretty high win rate. Like I don't know how often it comes, but like it wins a lot of the games that it comes.
I always forget that Turtonator's a dragon type. I'm so bad at this game. I'm so
It's
bad
real
at this
fun.
game.
So that's his fantasy core with the Clefable and the Excadrill. I like that.
Yeah, that's
cool.
Yeah, this is gonna
So
be
it
a hard
actually
team to
does
beat.
look more like just like a really good Wakeman draft. Haunter's cool. That's spice.
Haunter's insane, and it's free. And like it's
Free Haunters are good. Yeah,
free Haunters are real good.
we'll just take a free Haunter. All right.
How do you draft a 115 special attack Pokemon in for free? It's just with 95 base. Like it's how like
Can't be faked out.
just
Except for by the guy
value.
with Kangaskhan. That's.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a ghost. I'm absolutely give
I'm
it a
with
ghost.
you. Absolutely. That's a spicy team.
It's a
Well,
spicy
no,
team.
considering it's Wakeman, I think. I guess that's almost the highest it can be. Yeah, Ghost.
Yeah, he usually just drafts like really well, but this time he's drafting well with spice, and I like to see that.
All right. So after.
Dan.
Yeah, what's a little leap? All right. Yeah. So Dan's team, the Alexandria Arcanines.
Yeah. He's
How's
been
this
with us
spice
for a few
level looking?
seasons. He's our back-to-back champion.
Yeah, multiple champion.
We got some spice. We got Goodra here with the Kabutops. Kabutops is fun. Diggersby. I love to see a Digger. This has been quite the fight for Diggersby. I noticed a lot of people are disappointed they didn't get Diggersby.
That's I remember that being the case in other drafts, so I was like, I'm the only one not disappointed by not getting Diggersby, so I made sure to draft it because everyone else wanted it. I'm like, it has to be good, right?
It has to be good. Pelipper's really fun. Avalug's gonna be really fun.
As a free mon, I saw Avalugg. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid team. We got Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz always puts in work.
Wow. Yeah.
It's just
That's
pretty.
a
I think it's just a.
scary-looking team.
Yeah, I think it's just a really.
I don't really know what to say.
I'm with you. I think it's pretty
It's just a
straightforward.
really good team.
Yeah. Morgrim, I always love it's just like the Torracat. I love seeing Morgrim over Grimmsnarl any day. It's just free. Not free, but 25 points instead of 75 points. You know?
Yeah, Morgrim's huge value. Yeah, 25. That's huge.
Kabutops at 4. Like so that Kabutops with the Pelipper is gonna be insane. I noticed a lot of people picking up weather specifically for this format. I'm kind of sad that I didn't go the weather route, but
yeah, Pelipper's huge for the team with Metagross as well as the Kabutops. It's just
yeah,
it's a great value pick. I think was Politoed tier 2. Yeah, it looks like it's tier 2 on the next team. So like getting the Pelipper tier 3, it's just crazy value.
But then you have Vikavolt here, who's gonna get guaranteed thunders off. Like
that's scary as well.
base 145 special attack. It's a scary team.
Yeah, I mean it also has levitate, right?
It does. So,
yeah, enough said there.
Ground doesn't mean nothing to you, bro. Like,
yeah, Diggersby loves that. Yeah, the team is pretty scary. Spice level? Are we thinking maybe a habanero?
Yeah, that's about where I was thinking.
I mean, like spice wise, it's just like some of the best Pokemon in every tier possible. Like, so it's
Yeah,
like, yeah, seems really good.
he did he did a good job finding the value. That's for sure. All
Yeah.
right.
All right, moving on.
The salty Suicunes. That's our friend Wolfender. And yeah.
I'm seeing some spice along the way here.
Absolutely. I always love seeing Goregeist. I always love seeing Goregeist.
So we have a Snorlax Gmax right off the rep in the tier 1 slot.
Yep.
That's pretty high on the spice level. Togetic.
So annoying, bro.
Togetic. Wheezing. Wheezing is very spicy with those abilities.
Right, because you have to prep for both, right? Because like, and you have to find a way to kill Weezing without using ground moves. But then he doesn't have levitate. Like what?
Yeah, it's really annoying. Goregeist, like you said, is great.
You get the Purloin there. Sea King's always fun. I always like seeing Sea King do things because it normally doesn't.
Sea King's great, yeah, and great value is a 0 pick. It's got does have the lightning rod, right? That's pretty cool.
And see, what I like about this is that he has the multiple electric weaknesses. Like he has the flying, he has the water, and then he has the water flying, but he still has he has the lightning rod, he has the Garchomp. Like he has ways to protect it, which is important.
Magneton is also a great pick for tier 4.
Yeah,
the tier 4s that he picked are all great. Purloin and Magneton especially. You get the value prankster with Purloin. Can do a lot of really cool stuff with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Garchomp's mean.
Garchomp's so annoying. I hate playing against Garchomp.
Magneton with Eviolite is pretty tanky. That's all I'm gonna say. It's pretty good.
Yeah, he's not dying. You got to make sure that you only have a team of ground types.
Yeah, exactly. There is a team actually ready to battle it then. That has a team of ground types back up there, but
I don't know. I think it's a pretty straightforward, good team. It's pretty spicy too. Like, I wouldn't say it's necessarily at the top of the spice chart, but it's definitely like up there. Like, I think I'd give it
Savina.
Yeah, I was gonna go for Tally, which is right under it.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. It's in the multiple 100,000.
Yeah, it's on the upper half.
Maybe sure. 200,000 to 300,000. Purloin's awesome, and the Snorlax. I think it's a lot of spice.
I agree. We didn't even talk about the Lanoon Galar. I love that adds some too.
I'm sure it does. I'm not sure what it does, but
that's something.
Not one I've ever really read.
I mean, it's fast, base 100 speed.
And it's free. I actually did. Free. Somebody made a video of like a week or two ago about like a lot of tier 5 Pokemon and like why you could use them, and I think Lanoon Galar was in that video. That was the first time I'd ever heard about it.
I haven't seen much draft content outside of like our actual leagues, so
I think it was somebody in our league.
Oh, really?
I can't remember who it was now, so I apologize, but I did watch that video and I'm pretty sure I liked it.
Well, if you made that video and you're watching this, throw it down somewhere, put it in the self promo or whatever, because I want to watch it.
Yeah, you went through like 50 or 100 like tier 5 and like lower Pokemon. It was cool.
Hell yeah. And last but not least is our last team. We ready?
Midwest Megafauna.
Midwest and Megafauna, coached by Matt X Zilla, new to the VBA.
I like that he went with a different like naming style. He's like, is Megafauna a real Pokemon?
No, it's just like big animal.
It means like big animal, beast, like a dinosaur, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe it's a Pokemon, but he didn't pick like a Pokemon for his names.
No.
So that's spice points right there.
Yeah. I'm biased on the logo. You know, I made it, but
That's a great logo. I think it matches the name well. It's like a big animal dinosaur coming at you.
For sure. And I will say though, for the Midwest Megafauna, it didn't seem to pick many Megafauna type Pokemon, so that might subtract some points.
Could that also be like a giant plant?
Yeah, it could be a giant plant.
Fauna?
Plant monster.
Plants. Yeah, no plant. This would have been a good Executor team.
Yeah, or like a Caparaja, or like any of those big boys.
Shedinja's pretty spicy for a 0.
Yes.
Free pick.
Free Shedinja's terrifying.
Have fun prepping against that every week for his opponents.
You just have to waste like a slot on every Pokemon to be able to hit
It's
it.
like
right?
if I get caught, I just lose. And
Yeah.
my opponent's probably like recording it, and everyone's gonna see.
Everyone's gonna see the fact that I didn't put one move that this Pokemon's weak to on one of my Pokemon.
Yeah. So that's pretty good value for 0 points.
Yeah, I agree. I looked at it for a bit, but I'm really bad with it. I also think it's harder. I also think it's harder to use in draft only because of the fact that people get to prep for it.
They know it's coming. Yeah, it's one thing if it's like on the ladder or whatever, but knowing it's there is way different. I like the Trick Room modes and the Swift Swim mode with Seismitoad.
Yeah, I like that his speed tiers are pretty evened out for the most part. Like, I think he can play in both fast and slow modes, which I think are very important. He can play well in fast and slow modes.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, multiple Trick Room things. Gothorita's really fun.
Yeah. I think
Conkeldurr doesn't get picked enough, I don't think. I love Conkeldurr.
I agree. Conkeldurr is I don't know if you remember, but a while back, me and you were in a singles tournament a while back, and Conkeldurr came, I believe, and Conkeldurr did some work with the triple bulk up stats.
Ooh, let's
They
bring it
couldn't
back
die.
bad memories. Yeah, I mean, I always argue for this thing to get down to a tier 3 because then like I really want to draft it, but for 75 points, I just never want to draft it. But
Yeah,
I think it's great.
He's one of my favorite Pokemon to like play with, and I just can't justify it at a tier 2.
But I think that's bonus points for, coming in here and just saying I'm taking Conkeldurr.
Yeah, I'm
Just
gonna call it.
punch your face in.
That's what I call a big dick pick.
Oh no.
It's the big dick pick. So, I like it.
Speaking of Machoke, that's a great 0 point pick as well.
Machoke's really good.
A lot of attack, Eviolite, and bulky, good in the Trick Room.
I always forget how slow he is.
Yeah, I mean, he does have the Conkeldurr there, who's also pretty slow. So, he just really wants to punch things.
Yeah, I would say that I would have picked one or the other. I don't think if I'm prepping, I don't think there's any scenario that I bring Machoke over Conkeldurr. It's the same speed stat, and Conkeldurr is just way better in every other stat, and also gets guts. So I think that if there's ever a choice to bring Machoke or Conkeldurr just comes.
Yeah, that's true. I'd have to like look at Machoke to see what else he's going for there, but they do kind of the same thing. But Spice Level, is that more because he just really wants to like punch some Pokemon in the face? Like,
Just really wants to punch Pokemon in the face.
Yeah, he's got a lot of jacked up Pokemon, probably on steroids, coming to punch your Purloin is just gonna get punched right in the face.
Yeah, and I'm not ready, bro. You have to worry about the ally switches too. He's got those cooking up.
Oh, he's got a lot of those cooking up. Oh, jeez. Should have been mentioned an ally switch all along. Yeah. Yep. So, I think this is pretty high on the spice level for me.
I agree. I'm gonna give it a ghost.
Yep. I think it's a ghost. I don't know if anyone hit a Carolina Reaper.
Nobody hit the Carolina Reaper yet. Although now that I've seen all the teams, if I want to quickly like do a
Go back and name
Run
the
back?
spiciest team.
I think the spiciest team and the one that we're gonna give, or at least I'm gonna give the Carolina Reaper to. I don't know, man. I think
A couple standouts. I think it's the Beantown Binacles.
you think it's the
Stunfest.
Binacles.
I think they're close. Yeah.
I think I'm
Raz
gonna
is
go.
pretty close.
I'm gonna go Raz. I'm gonna go the Morency Morpicos has the Carolina Reaper of the bunch because I look at this team and I'm like, I hate it, but I also I really like it. I really like the way Raz drafted this.
I mean, yeah, all the Pokemon there were on my list. Like, I wanted almost every one of those Pokemon, but spicy level team all around wise, I think I do have to go with Theo. Just for the Cursula.
Just for the
Cursula,
Cursula?
the Crawdon, and the Alolan Executor, Ditto. Those are all. That's all crazy. That's a lot of spice.
I think, and I don't want to say it because they'll say it 100 times and they'll talk up their drafts like it's no end. But Kanto drafted really well. Nobody dipped in the lower half.
Oh no, these were all great.
Yeah.
I don't know if add drops have already been made to all these teams or if there's some out there that are just chilling that haven't been processed yet by me probably. So I don't know if these are the final teams, but either way, I think there was some spice in there. A lot of good teams. Each team we got to, I'm like, have fun prepping against that. That doesn't look fun.
Every single team looks like every single one. And I'm so dang, good thing I only have to play, one or two of them in playoffs.
Right? Yeah, they're not in our division, so it was also really cool to see what the other teams ended up look like.
Yeah,
in the other draft because I hadn't really seen them all yet, so that's really cool.
I agree. Well,
all right. Good luck to all the coaches this season.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun.
Was the spice
and
the spice breakdown.
Let's start this season strong. All right, like I said, my name's Leap, and over to the right over here, that's Bubble, and we'll see you around.
Have a good one.